This is Inter's Racing League, Tier 1, Round 1, France, Circuit Paul Ricard. Welcome in, race fans, to the cream of the crop. Inter's premium drivers are on display today. Matty AU has compiled the finest list of drivers ready to battle it out for the ultimate prize, to be crowned Inter's Tier 1 champion. Of course, returning this year, the defending Red Bull champ, Prince, the Graph Wizard. The pre-season controversy was real, with the return of the champ's most bitter rival, Kiwi, who was drafted by Logan to Team Williams, returning for Season 4. The stage is set, race fans, and I can't wait to get this race underway. Missing today is Martin Brundle, but I have the ultimate pleasure in welcoming in Alfa Romeo team principal, Inter's legend, and all-round good guy, Almighty Gob. How you doing, Gobby?
I'm going good, mate. I'm going good. I'm excited to get into today's action, and it looks like we've got an out Aston Martin, which is going to be the first one out potentially here. No, sorry, I'm looking for the right. There we go, Alpine. I'm going
we've
good,
got an
mate.
Alpine first out. Oh, mate, I'm buzzing, as a racer would say. I'm what does he say? Fuzzing at the rim or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Close enough.
I'll give it. But I'm just as keen here. This is going to be, going off of the previous tier races here, this is, buckle up, boys. We're ready to go.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It was absolutely stacked, the tiers, all weekend, starting from Tier 4 all the way up to this evening, and interesting to see Broccolilli in the Mercedes. He's out in the medium tyres just to go around, probably just to get that first lap in. All right, so the first car out on track, it looks like a Williams. Karama, is it? All right, let's get on board with Karama. Of course, he's in the Alpine this evening. Drafted by Ads, the team principal there. Karama was taken with pick number 10 overall. The Croissant Crusader. He's beyond fast and is a huge contender if he can get the 1 percentages on point this season. And I reckon he's one of the best in qualifying, Karama. What do you reckon, Gobby?
Oh, absolutely. I was just about to say, looking up and down this list, anyone can take the championship on any day. This is about to start his lap now.
All right, so he's just heading into turn 1 there, going through turn 2, nice and clean there from Karama in the Alpine. Let's have a look at this approach as he comes in. Takes the curb nicely on the inside of the left-hander there. Wants to hit the apex nicely, cuts a little bit there, beautifully, onto the throttle nice and early. Not too much, wants to get some good heat into the tyres there, get some nice grip out of that turn. He's going to be approaching turn number 8 here. Looks like he's had a good clean run so far. No traffic in front of him. Couple of Aston Martins behind him. Maybe getting a sneaky toe in. Let's have a look. Nice and clean.
I was going to say, whoever that Aston Martin directly behind him is going to get a nice little toe off of him through most of the lap here.
Yeah, it's actually Dools is behind him. So Dools should be taking advantage of that. So we'll just stay on board with Karama there. We'd be looking at probably the 129s would be a good starting, maybe early 130s you'd say for Tier 1. I think they got down to the 130s yesterday in the Tier 2. Oh,
Karama! Around, oh, he's out! Oh, no! This will flick straight down.
Oh, it's not what you want to see from the early contender.
No, absolutely not.
On his opening lap.
We'll catch Dools on the end of his lap. Oh, we caught that as well.
So Dools, yep, as we said.
130.5.
Yep, 130.5 there, so that's a solid start there from Dools. Of course, he's returning in the Aston Martin, from Season 3, Gobby.
And put himself on top as well in that.
Of course, Jug in the Haas, he was drafted by Jacko, and actually Jacko's teammate, and Jug was a late comer last season, but the impact was felt immediately. One of the fastest on the grid, no Jug. His worth was proven when TP and his teammate Jacko took him with the number 3 pick overall. So that pairing is one of the strongest out there, no doubt.
As we're going to catch the back end of Jacko's lap as well.
All right.
As you
Jump
said,
on board with
TP on
Jacko.
pass as he's put himself into third, right behind him.
Right behind his teammate.
As the Ferrari's coming over. Well, Prime's invalidated, and it looks like Mash may have as well, as he only just started. Nah, Mash has only just started his lap, and is invalidated.
All right. Let's get on board with Easy Mac. So Easy Mac, he's definitely one of the quickest drivers at Enters in Tier 1.
Very fast.
Oh yeah, he arrived late last season, but he was all around the podiums, and he puts in a 131 flat there, so he will be able to improve. But that's a pretty good banker there from Easy Mac, and his teammate Broccolilli on those mediums goes a little bit quicker. He's sitting in P5 at the moment, so that's outstanding on the mediums.
And as you said, the key in that is banker lap. I think I reckon he's got a quicker lap in him than that too.
Oh, no doubt. Let's get on board with Scotty. That's actually one of your drivers that you picked. Pick number 2 overall for Alfa Romeo. Scotty is he's very quick. Yeah, he did some damage in pre-season. There's no doubt about it. And yeah, he's one of the standouts there. He dominated. And to be one of your first pick, Gob, I don't think you know too much about him, but
I actually don't. Yeah, I do know he's a very consistent driver. I've been asking around about him. So yeah, very excited to see what Scotty can do.
Yeah, let me tell you, he'll be very comfortable sitting at this table of Tier 1 drivers, mate. So we'll just stay on board with him at the moment. I think he's just approaching turn 11, maybe turn 10.
At the moment. Sorry,
he's on an outlap, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. All right, well, let's stay on board with him, and we'll bring him through because he's about to start his hot lap. We'll just go over KLX. Yep, stay on board with Scotty. We'll go through a lap with him, but KLX has actually set the mark at the moment in the McLaren. He was taken pick number 1 overall. He's got a 130.2 at the moment, so they're getting down towards that 129 mark. KLX, as I said, taken pick number 1 overall by Mercy. Was runner-up last season to Prince, and will be around the podium place getters more often than not. And Mercy will...
I was going to say, sorry to cut you off there, but it's a very... I didn't actually realise until you brought it up that he did so well in Tier 1 last year.
Yeah, he was runner-up behind Prince. So KLX is one of the most consistent drivers out there, Gobby. You'd have to agree.
Oh, absolutely. Quality driver for sure.
But he bloke too. His teammate, Kaipi, he was taken pick number 20 overall, but... We're on board with Scotty. So Scotty's approaching turn 8 at the moment. This is the tricky chicane. You don't want to carry too much speed into this turn 8. You want to get a much better exit out of turn 9 here. That's the key to it. Yes. And I butchered it pretty much every time yesterday. So let's see how Scotty goes.
If it makes you feel better, I think I did too.
All right. Brothers, mate. Brothers. We've got a yellow flag in Sector 1.
I think that may be someone letting cars past.
So Scotty getting a nice exit there. Let's have a look at this approach. He's got to hug this one, but not getting on the curb. Beautifully done there. Couldn't have been much better at all. Coming up to turn 14. You want to get not too hard on the brake. Just let it ride around here. And this is the tricky one. You want to just let your momentum carry you through and hard on the throttle.
Very well.
And Scotty puts himself into P11 with a 131.3, so that's a good banker for him.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. I had a chat with him a bit earlier, so he'd be happy with top 10. But I've already spoken to Scotty. It's not necessarily about the quali as much as it is about the race. Can't win a race in qualifying. Prince is coming around. He's about to finish his first time lap now as well.
Prince, all right, let's touch on Prince. So Prince, the reigning champ from season 3, all eyes will be on him if he can withstand the pressure with the return of Kiwi. Prince has the skins on the wall, of course, and is heavily favoured to go back-to-back titles in the Red Bull under new TP Tyler, who of course will be Prince's teammate in Tier 1. So 131.1. Sorry, a 130.1 there for Prince, straight at the top of the leaderboard. No surprises there. While we're mentioning his rival Kiwi. Let's get on board with Kiwi if you don't mind. It looks like he's on a hot lap as well, just going through turn 9 there, out in the exit. He's sitting on a 131 flat at the moment.
He's a little up on his time. At the moment, so I mean, he'd be trying to get some time up in this last sector here.
Yeah, he should be in good form. Kiwi, of course, is renowned in other leagues, always fighting for championships, and he brings a lot of quality to Winters this season. So let's hope, him and his main rivals can keep it clean out on track, and we just get quality in Tier 1 all season, Gobby.
Yeah, absolutely. As he's coming into the pits.
Yep. All right.
Who do we have behind?
Okay, let's have a look at Tomo.
Tomo? Yeah.
Yep. We'll highlight Tomo.
Absolutely. I think he's coming around for a time. Nope.
Yeah, he might be coming in, actually. He's flashing. He might be coming into pits. But I'll touch on him quickly. Tomo was my first choice of pick 7 overall. Outstanding when it comes to time trial. He is? All right, yeah. Beautiful. This is perfect timing then.
We'll watch this, I reckon.
So Tomo is actually a 2-time championship winner at Split Second Racing League. He's a teammate who's willing to coach up any of those who needs assistance. Very clean and competitive driver.
Yeah, absolutely. Loves racing. Very nice guy too.
Yeah, he's got a big heart, Tomo.
Absolutely.
Nice on the curb there. Let's have a look. He's got to hit this apex right. Does that nicely. Bit too much on the curb there. Has a little bit of a skirt. Compromises that one, but gets a pretty good run onto the back straight.
I was going to say, still carrying a lot of pace through here. He's taking that chicane really, really well there. Taking it really well. He's up on his time too. So should be a good time here.
Yeah, Tomo, that's a purple medal there for Tomo. So he's looking good. Tomo, of course, was taken pick 7 overall. 2-time championship winner at Split Second.
I think he had the advantage of not being known by too many of the TPs for you.
Slipped under the radar.
That's for sure.
Let's see what kind of time he puts in.
Tell you now, he was on my list.
Yeah, I think Logan said he was going to snatch him at pick 9, I think it was. But I just beat him to the punch. So Tomo's he's happy with that one. His teammate Broken Reptile down in P18 at the moment. I think he's about to come around to set his first lap. So we may as well highlight his teammate while we're on there. Broken Reptile was taken P18. Yep. Oh no, he's coming into pits. Yeah.
Prime's about to come around though. Here's the next car that's about to cross the line.
So Prime is actually reserving this evening for Ferrari. He's replacing Silderfort. That's a very dangerous pairing, Mash and Silderfort. Of course, we know Prime, consistent race, not winner, but point scorer. He's always up around the mark. There's no doubt about it.
Quality racer, that's for sure. I'm gonna sit on Roscoe. Roscoe here. He's come around the back straight, about to set his first time.
Of course, Roscoe was taken by Gobby himself. Somewhat of an unknown to Inters, but just like his teammate Scotty, very comfortable running with these dogs in Tier 1.
I checked out his YouTube and was doing a bit of research after the draft. It's quality. He's a good racer. It's got some speed. I'm happy with the draft pick. That's for sure.
Yeah, you'll be even happier if he gets into the 129s, Gobby. So it's just over 4 minutes. 4 minutes left to go into quali. While we've got about 4 minutes to go, let's bring in the head admin at Inters, the one and only Sam. Sam, are you there, mate?
Hey, Broseph. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good, buddy. It's outstanding to have you in comms this afternoon for the Tier 1 opening round here at France. So what are your thoughts today, mate?
Oh, no, I appreciate that. Thank you. Look, mate, Matt, you've got to give credit where it's due. Matty has really put together a stacked up Tier 1. Just looking at everyone here. Anybody out of those 20 boys can actually take the race win. So this is going to be a great season. Yeah, every tier has just been goated, from tier 4 through to tier 1. It's just been amazing racing. So I'm hoping the boys can continue that today.
Yeah, you're spot on there. Goated is the word. As we see, we've got actually Aston Martin. I've just got to highlight this while I can. Dawes and Imanube are actually brothers. So teammates in the Aston Martin and brothers. So you'd expect them to know each other's game, like the back of their hand and work together tonight, Sammy.
Oh yeah, definitely. We we tried to convince Imanube last season to join his brother. Unfortunately, we couldn't get his availability. But he's a great lad. They're both great. Commitment-wise, they're consistent. And look, having two brothers race together, it's actually just going to be a good showing for us at the league as well. So no, hats off to all these boys and all the other boys that are been racing and our members. It's started off as a great season and it's only getting better.
Oh, that's hilarious. You tried to get them in the same team and he wouldn't have it, but this season Matty drafted them into Tier 1 together, so no choice in the matter.
Yeah, Matty's definitely done it well. Definitely. But look, just wanted to say thanks to all the members, the drivers, the comms team, everyone that's been putting their part in this season for Inters. It's actually looking amazing. We are working on some things in the background as well, which we haven't finalised. Thought I'd give all the boys a heads up. We are changing the point system, so something about that will be out before the results of this week's round. And just a big shout out to the admin team. I don't think anyone knows how much work these boys put in. From Matty, Staines, TJ, Timmy, who's overseas, Broseph, Tetris, Gobby himself. I think we got Logan in there as well. I don't know if I've missed anyone. Kaio, our head steward. So look, just if you see these boys, just the work they put in, guys. I don't think anybody really realises it, from the meetings to the late night chats to getting everything ready. So just appreciate it, have a good season, and best of luck to all of you.
Oh, beautifully said, Sam. And we appreciate you as well, mate. You work tirelessly behind the scenes to make sure that this is going to be the best season that Inters has ever seen. So thanks for joining us tonight. We've got just over a minute to go. Cheers, Sammy.
I've been catching a lot of interesting things here.
Did you see the Haas drivers?
Yes, I did just see the Haas drivers. I saw all of that. I saw them get caught on that back straight and go fly. Saw the whole thing. That was very
entertaining.
Well
Juggy just went straight through the chicane of turn 8 and 9 to look like to give Jacko a bit of a tow there, and so Jacko looked like he got a bit compromised on that hot lap. So maybe it was an out lap, but he's going again.
I am catching all the comments, and Dunno said there's a report coming. So
all right, you've heard it there.
I think someone else saw that as well.
Of course, we know Dunno is Mercy Newer. Is the team principal of McLaren, and his reserve driver tonight, Broke Vegan, is actually sitting in position 4, and Broke Vegan got into the lobby with about a minute to go before we started. So he's done exceptionally well to come in so late and to be sitting in the top 4 there. Oh, he's just broken into the top 2. So
everything is just happening at one time. I don't know which car to follow.
Can't keep up.
I cannot keep up. KLX is coming around the last turn now to finish his time lap. I think we're at the end here. So right. KLX goes to P1.
Goes P1!
And then
breaks into the 129.
Scotty, I think, no, it was Roscoe. 130, and so he doesn't improve. There's a Red Bull coming round.
Yep.
That
there
is
Prince, and he goes a 10th quicker.
He puts himself onto pole.
Not even a 10th, just under a 10th. There's not much in that at all. So
I'm trying to figure out which car's which here, but I cannot. So I'll go Tyler.
I've got Tyler. Yep.
Yeah.
I've got Tyler coming around. Oh, almost invalidated there. Tyler's going to put himself up into the top 5, you'd imagine. No, doesn't improve. Sits in P9. We've got, is that Easy Mac? Yep, Easy Mac's coming across the line. Doesn't improve, stays in P8.
Jacko coming next.
Jacko, of course.
Slow.
No.
I think that was Dools. No.
Looks like I'm a noob. Yep, puts himself into P10.
Winston's the only one who hasn't finished, and he has invalidated. So that's going to be our lineup.
That's it's not surprising to see Prince at the top, obviously. We've got KLX, the number 1 pick overall in the draft in P2. That's not surprising either. Mash Jr., the Tier 2 champion from last season, who has been elevated. The team principal at Ferrari sitting in P3, so outstanding work there. Broccolilli, the team principal in Mercedes in P5, and Brock Vegan, of course, the reserve there, so outstanding job from him in the McLaren. No Jug in P6 in the Haas. We've got Duels with his brother in P7 and 10 respectively, and Jacko, the team principal for Haas in P8, right beside Easy Mac in P9, and this field is just absolutely stacked. Tyler in P11 there, Kiwi P12, Tomahawk P13, Roscoe fits into P14, Scotty, his teammate, in 16, Prime slides into 15. We've got Winston, P17, Broken Reptile gets a 131.6, and right behind him is Kevin Cowell, the newcomer from the USA, with a 131.6 as well. So there's not much in it, Gob, not much in it at all, mate.
Absolutely not, but what I am seeing already is that there's going to be some strong teams out there, McLaren being one of them, second and fourth. Hooey. Hooey. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 teams. The top 10 is filled with 4 teams. Just got to take a screenshot real quick. Alright. Oh, bets on turn 1 Carnage, Sam reckons. I don't think yeah, nah, let's just hope for a bit of cleanliness. Roscoe and Scotty, don't worry, mate. They're racers. They'll race. Can't win it in qualifying. Bets on it being too small as well, T8. Extra small is his size of choice, I have heard. Alright, what do we got tire-wise here? So we've got Prince, Noob, Kiwi, Scotty, all starting on the mediums. Everyone else is on the hards. So it seems a lot of people have taken the message from Trenner on Friday night. That the hard to mediums is a good time. Oh shit, sorry boys, get the spectator menu down. I'm not sure if you're there, Broseph, but I think you may be muted.
So yeah, interesting, Gobby. Prince and Kiwi are actually on the same strat, tyre-wise, on the medium. So if we don't see any safety cars, they'll probably come in and pit at the same time. So I'll have to keep an eye on that one.
Yeah.
The rest of the field from 2 to 10 are on the hards. So that's going to throw a bit of spanner in the works, you'd imagine.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Both tyres here feel very, very nice. It's just how long can you get those mediums to go for, because they don't last a whole too long.
Nah, you'd, what, 12 laps? It'd probably be the most you'd get out of them here. Yeah, so we'll see how the race unfolds.
I was going to say, in saying that, I did come in on the pits on the safety car yesterday and ran those mediums out to the end. They were dead, but I ran them out.
Yeah, I think I did too. Yeah, I think we got away with a few of those laps under safety car, so that kind of saved the life of those mediums somewhat a little bit. But all right, the drivers are just making their way onto the grid now. Whew, who do you want to stay on board with?
I'm not too sure here. I'm thinking I might start it up with Vegan, and then I'll go into the old camera type as well.
All right, I'll go back.
I'm on board.
I'll get on board with No Jug.
Actually, no, I'll keep it in the spectator menu. No, cinematic.
All right. So.
Here we go. This is going to be a fun
Tier
time.
1 in France.
Here.
We're almost away. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. We're underway. The drivers will be off in just a moment. There's always a bit of a delay.
Oh,
and they're off.
There it is. Oh, I thought I had a bit of lag there.
Bit of a wheel spin there from Jug. Doesn't get away too quickly. What are you seeing up there, Gobby?
Let's
have a look at the front.
It looks very, very clean.
Broke Vegan.
Prince
KLX.
off to an absolute flyer.
Prince is away on those mediums. There's a bit of contact.
No
Broccolilli.
Round. Brocco's gone wide. He's dropped back a few spots there. Oh, there was contact there between Brocco and Jacko, I think.
A little bit. Yep.
Prince has already got a 1 second gap. What did I just...
Brocco got a little bit aggressive, but got the move done on the outside. Looks like Easy Mac is having a bit of a hard time.
Seeing a Red Bull glitch all over the shop there. I thought
I'm a noob on the outside.
Someone's dropped Prime. Oh, Prime's had a moment. As you can see him in the background.
So Karoom has actually made up 7 positions. That's quite impressive. Who'll be on board with Gobby?
At the moment, I'm gonna sit with Vegan still.
All right, we'll sit on board with Vegan. He's just 2 tenths behind No Jug at the moment, so just looking to get a bit of a tow there. It looks like we've had a Jacko's around. He's had a moment. I'm not sure if there was any contact.
And there's an Aston.
We'll stay up on board.
I'm a noob's around as well.
All right, stay with the action. We'll get up on board.
Karama's around as well. Oh, he's dropping. Oh, he climbed so well in that first lap too.
He did. That's unfortunate. So Jacko behind Karuma there, going to have to watch those tyres. They'll be absolutely, very hot. Prime as well. Looks like he had a bit of a struggle there to begin with. So we'll move back up the field, Gobby. Looks like Scotty's...
Sitting on Kiwi. Scotty's dropping at the moment. Oh, he's going.
Scotty's in the pits.
May have been caught up with a bit of damage out of that first lap.
You'd expect so if he's in there. So we're on board with Kiwi, who's just 4 tenths behind Easy Mac at the moment. So the drivers from the top 1 to about 9 have relatively held their position. Kiwi's dropped, he's gone up 3 positions, so that's impressive. Good start from him. Broccolilli's actually down 2, No Jugs up 2, and Mash is up 1 into 2nd place at the moment. So we'll just stick on board with Kiwi.
Well, Reptile
takes a
big mover off the first lap as well. Is Reptile, who's up 5 spots.
Kiwi's using all of his ERS here to try and make up as many positions as he can. He's up on the inside of Easy Mac. Now, he's going to have to give him some room, but he tucks in there. Easy Mac gives him plenty of room there. Oh, great exit.
Oh, he's done well there. He's got a good run out of that corner there.
That's vintage Kiwi. Well done. Easy Mac, of course, will tuck in. He'll get the tow. Of course, I reckon Easy Mac will be fighting with Kiwi all race here because Easy Mac is no slouch. Tyler's sitting in P10 in the Red Bull at the moment. Let's see if there's any other battles. Broke Vegan is holding position in P5 at the moment.
Are very close.
All right, let's get down on board with Roscoe. Of course, was your second pick in the draft in the Alfa Romeo this evening. He's gone up 2 positions. Broken Reptile behind him. So Roscoe's in an Alpha Tauri sandwich at the moment. Reptile's gone up 5 positions, so that's a great start from him. Tomo sitting in P11 and Roscoe 5 tenths behind. DRS is activated.
Oh, Jug and Mash look... this battle sort of looks a little clear here. Oh, I've switched back up to Broke Vegan and No Jug there because they're starting to get into it up the top for fourth.
I'm a Noobs had an accident. He's fallen down the field. That's unfortunate. But yeah, we'll stay on board with Broke Vegan, who's actually got a nice run behind No Jug at the moment. He's got the DRS open. Let's see if he's going to have a look. He does. Tucks back inside though, making his presence felt.
Making Jug sweat a little bit. Let him know, reminding him that he's there.
Definitely. Kiwi's actually right behind Broccolilli, so he's making his way through the field quite nicely. Didn't have the best qualifying, but he's doing really well during the race at the moment.
Another thing I'm noticing as well is Prince is just skipping away with this. He's already 2 seconds on lap 3.
Yeah, Prince is really setting the standard, of course.
As we'd expect, really.
Oh, yeah. I heard that he's actually been away from the game for a couple of weeks. So if that's true and he's come back just to pick up the controller and, to deliver a result like this so early on is quite amazing. Of course, Mash behind him, the Tier 2 champion, doing all he can to keep up with him. KLX is right behind Mash, so he's going to have that DRS open and hopefully can get in front and make his way towards Prince and make this a bit of a spectacle for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, reading comments up in the top corner. Easy Mac is cracked.
Tyler.
FER Tom reckons.
Let's get on board with Tyler. He's fighting Easy Mac and got the move done. Let's see if he can hold it. Easy Mac's coming back on the inside. He's got the inside run. Cuts a little bit of that curb and has actually made contact. There's a bit of a snap there, but they've both held it. Very interesting who gets on the gas a little bit earlier here to get the better exit.
That's brought Tomo and Roscoe back into this as well. They're both sitting there waiting for their opportunity.
Oh, good spotting. Is Tyler going to have a look here? He's going to have to brake late if he does. And he does. Easy Mac! Beautifully there on the braking.
He's not making it easy for him.
Certainly not. Tyler had to run more of that curb there, and that compromised him. Tomo on the outside of Tyler gets the move done.
Roscoe's just behind there as well.
Yep, Tyler's going to have to concede. He's having a look back on the inside, though.
Snap again.
This is going to be very close. He's too much on the gas, and Tyler's around. I thought that was a little bit ambitious, and it's cost him. It's cost him trying to overtake there. That's unfortunate. So Tomo moves up into P10. Big sigh of relief there from Tomo.
Yeah, that's dropped Tyler right back down to 18th.
Now, Karuma's actually in P13. His teammates behind him, Kevin Cowell, so they're going to have to work together in P13 and 14 there if they're going to climb their way back up a bit further up into the points.
Yeah, there are also... Does Mash have wing damage? I don't think he does. He does not.
All right.
So I'm getting a lot of messages up the top corner, so...
Yeah. The battle, I mean, it's really from, P2 down to P6 at the moment.
Yeah.
So there's just a train of these really top drivers. We've got Mash, KLX, No Jug, Broke Vegan, Duels. These guys are rapid, and they're putting in a tremendous showing at the moment.
Kiwi,
I'm on board with
Easy Mac are not far behind them either.
Yeah, so Kiwi's got about 3.7 seconds behind that pack at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on that margin.
Yeah, and then Brocco's right on his tailpipe as well.
Yeah, Brocco's he's been very strong early on. His teammates right behind him. If he can creep into that DRS, those two will work together to get away from Tomo, who's having a little bit of pressure here from Roscoe. 3 tenths behind Roscoe, right behind Tomo at the moment. Roscoe's gone up 3 positions. Very good start from him. Scotty, his teammate's down in P20 at the moment, so he must have been compromised somewhere in the race. He's right behind Jacko, so those two are battling it out for the last position.
Yeah, he was one of the lap 1 pitters, so I'm unsure whether damage or not, but be praying for a safety car here.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Of course, Jacko, one of Jacko's signatures during pre-season was to pull over on the final lap of the race, on the final corner, and watch all the cars go by, as if we were going to salute him or something. But Jacko, we know, is a rapid driver, is in P19, and if there's anyone that can climb up the field and get back into the points, it's going to be him.
Yeah, absolutely.
He finished third last season, so you know he's definitely one of the best at Inters.
I believe so, Buster.
Of course,
Not sure
Buster
if it
was in.
Yeah, sorry, not sure if it was with Jacko, but I believe he was caught up in an incident on that one.
Yeah, Buster had a
Kevin's
great
dropping
showing.
A bit here
Kevin.
as well.
All right, let's get on board with Kev.
Actually,
See how he's battling.
I'm a noob because
I'm a noob.
we've slotted in on a nice little battle with Prime, I'm a noob, Kevin, and Winston.
All right, take us through this one, Gobby.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, Prime keeping his spot, but I'm a noob, making him sweat a little bit there. He's making him sweat.
He sure is. Let's
Making
have a look.
me sweat.
He's probably gonna have to get nice and close up into turn 15.
Yeah.
And see if he can get a better exit out of that last corner and get a move on.
It's tough to get him anywhere besides turn 1 here.
Yep. Of course, Kevin is right behind who you just mentioned as well. So there's a 3-car train there. Let's have a look. Let's see if Noob.
Just behind him too. They're all within half a second of one another.
Oh, you're dead right. So Prime actually got a really good exit out of there.
I was going to say it's got a good run there.
Of course, that Ferrari looks fantastic in the sunlight. Oh, he's gone wide.
Oh, he's run it wide. Oh, that's not going to help.
It's compromised him. Noob doesn't have a look. He just tucks in behind him there, but Prime's going to be under all sorts of pressure.
Reports are that mediums are already starting to drop off for those in pack.
All right, must be pretty hot weather out there on track, you'd imagine, for those to be falling away.
That would be Noob and probably Jacko.
This is the battle. Noob is having a look on the inside.
He's coming in.
He's got the move done nicely.
He's done it very well.
But you tend to see a lot of drivers get the overtake in turn. Oh, there's been someone's come off. It's an Alpine. It's Karuma. Another incident for Karuma.
Oh, he's having a tough race.
He is. We know how.
France is a favourite for a lot of people.
Prime was compromised, which Karuma had to get on the brakes. Prime, I think he might have damage. Let's see if he goes into the pits, because he's fallen off quite dramatically there, Prime. So I think that Ferrari's compromised.
I can't see any visible wing damage. So unless it could be a bit of one of the off-coloured greens.
Well, he's staying out there, so yep, he's sticking it out. So he's got the hard tyres, of course. So you don't want to pit too early on those.
Nah, absolutely not. Oh, sorry.
All right, let's.
I've just gone back up to Roscoe, Brocco, and Tomo.
All right.
the O-liner.
Oh wow.
Yep. So they're all within a second of one another. So this looks like a good little battle for 9th.
This is a great battle because you've mentioned Tomo, Roscoe, and Broken Reptile. They've all moved up quite a few positions, and Karuma as well. For all the spins that he's had, he's up 6 positions at the moment. So
it still
can't,
hasn't dropped too far, has he?
No, I mean even in practice, Karuma could spin 15 times and still lap me in 4 laps. So that's how quick that kid is.
I guess that's why we're in tier 2.
Yeah, probably get demoted again, mate, next season. But that's all good.
I'll have to check my availability.
Let's move up to No Jug, if you don't mind, Gobby, who's actually putting a lot of pressure on KLX at the moment.
That is no problem.
So No Jug's actually up a couple of positions. He's reserving. No, sorry, he's not reserving tonight. He's a full-time driver and one of the best out there.
Full-time, but he is sitting right on KLX here.
It's Broke Vegan, the car behind him, that's reserving.
Even they're not too far away from Mash, too. Like, they're just sitting with him. Prince has skipped away, but these guys, they're all just sitting. Sorry.
No, you're right. I mean, before this season started, the controversy was Prince and all of his main rivals, but he's leaving them for absolute dust at the moment and literally shutting everyone up. So standout Prince, well done, mate. If you keep this up, champion effort out there today in France.
Yeah, were you trying to give him a bit of a curse there? Because I was sort of sprinkling a
not
bit of
at all.
curse his way, but
Not at all. No,
Nah,
there's no hate in my heart.
absolutely not. Nah. Not hate, just sprinkling a bit of a curse to bring
A bit of banter,
this
you reckon?
bring this P1 back in.
Yeah, there's plenty of banter going around. There's no doubt about that. But no, I definitely want to see everyone succeed. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. But what I'm noticing is Mash looks like he probably should have been racing Tier 1 the whole time.
Well, the thing is, he's made such a leap in his driving ability in the last, 6 months. He's really jumped up a few levels, and yeah, you're right. He slots in perfectly here in Tier 1. I guess he pretty much did dominate Tier 2 last season, but his teammate, who's also been promoted this season, Broken Reptile, who's definitely holding his own at the moment in P12. So both of those drivers doing very well with their elevation.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
No Jug just can't seem to get the job done here on KLX, but look, you don't want to do anything silly, so he's playing this absolutely perfectly. If any of those drivers out there in the lower tiers who show a bit of lack of patience, this is really the way to go about it, because yeah, you don't want to compromise anyone else's race. No Jug is waiting until KLX has some kind of moment where he's compromised, and that's where you take advantage. So yeah, pay attention to those drivers who tend to get themselves caught up in a bit of strife.
Try and sitting behind almost forces the moment. Put them under pressure. Put the driver in front under pressure.
Exactly.
This has just been, I can't really take my eyes off it, and I'm looking down the list as well, and I'm noticing Roscoe and Tomo aren't separating as Amanu may have had a bit of a moment. If not, he's in a bit of a battle with Karama.
I'll just bring up the tyres and I'll see if Noob's actually had a stop. No, he hasn't. So he must have been compromised somewhere there, but he's not too far off the pace.
I think these mediums are starting to drop off now too. Sorry to cut you off there, because
Mac
has caught back up to Kiwi now and is really putting him under the pump.
Yep. And Tomo's caught up to Broccolilli's right behind him there in P10. And as you said, Roscoe just, Tomo can't shake Roscoe. He's doing really well to stick behind the AlphaTauri driver there.
I was going to say, it's sort of the same thing with at the front. They're sitting close, but nothing's happening.
I've got to say, I'm really impressed with this driving at the moment, Gobby.
It's been fantastic as we get our first 3 second to Brocco.
Brocco, unfortunately, cutting a few corners there. You'd imagine a few drivers have got a few warnings and would be taking it very cautiously, because this track is renowned. Of course, the entry into pit lane is a bugger too.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I am not a fan. I almost got it last night as well.
I think they dropped the speed limit.
Going to get him. Easy Mac's going to get Kiwi here. Nope. Fighting it through.
Kiwi does his best impression of a big-ass boat there.
Yeah, just parks it in the middle of the road.
Yeah, did a great job.
Did well to, yeah.
So what's going to help Easy Mac is Broccolilli is behind him. So these two can work together to put the pressure on Kiwi. And, of course, Kiwi's got those 10-lap old mediums, so he'll be in shortly. And he wants to stay in front of those, he wants to stay in front of those cars before he pits, obviously.
Absolutely.
Let's see if he can hold on.
I think he's going to get him soon.
Tyler's managed to overtake Prime. Just stay up where you are. And Jacko's definitely closed the gap on those cars in front of him as well, so he's making inroads.
He's got the move done. Oh, has he? No? Yes?
Has he?
No.
Yep. No, he's pitted. Kiwi's in the pits.
Yep, Kiwi's in the pits. Yep, no, I thought I wasn't seeing a car.
After 11 laps, he's pulled the trigger. So he's seen enough of those, Kiwi, and he's the first car on those mediums to pit without damage.
Alright, so where we go? We're back
so
up
Prince,
to that top 4-5 battle.
He's gone for the undercut on Prince. That's what Kiwi's done, but Prince has built such a gap. I don't know if it's really going to have any effect at all.
Big undercut. I don't think,
Yeah, he need a big pair of scissors, that's for sure.
He'd want to be going under the super softs if he wants to catch with this sort of undercut.
Yeah. All right, so
this is all packed off.
This is like watching a real Formula One race.
It really is.
You've really got to say, just outstanding demonstration of driving here in Tier 1 at Inters Racing League. Let me know if you're enjoying it in the comments, guys.
I know I am. This has just been a masterclass of how to drive a Formula One car. It's clean. It's clean as clean can be.
Yeah, it's been an absolute ripper so far, so let's hope it continues. We're just under halfway through here. Prince comes around to complete lap 13. We've got Mash Jr. in the Ferrari behind him, the team principal there leading the way for his team. KLX, number 1 overall pick in the McLaren P3 at the moment as they come towards turn 1. Broke Vegan, P5, No Jug and P4. Those guys have been sitting there for the longest time. Duels, of course, in the Aston Martin, the first of those runners in P6, right behind Broke Vegan. He's done tremendously well. As we move down the next pack, we've got Easy Mac, who's just got a second over to his teammate there, Broccolilli. Tomo's tucking in right behind Broccolilli there, of course. Roscoe can't let Tomo go, and Broken Reptile is about 5.5 seconds off the pace. Karuma making inroads, about 3 seconds behind Reptile. What are you seeing, Gobby?
Well, what I'm seeing is the chat going crazy. When is Prince going to pit? But other than that, it's all spread out. Pretty evenly. It's pretty evenly spread here.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So it actually looks like Winston is the closest to making a move. Let's get on board with Winston. He's chasing Kevin Cal at the moment. Kevin, of course, the American who's new to Inters. Oh! Winston's just gone around. I'll put the curse on him. That's the first for the year. I'm sorry, Winston. Winston Churchill.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate there.
As Prime
it's all right,
picks
mate.
up for 3 seconds, we've got a few more 3 seconds coming in here too.
Yeah, they are racking up. That's going to cost.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to slot back up to Roscoe and Tomo. I don't want to show too much of the alphas, but
Prince is pitted.
This battle is coming. There you go, Cuds.
And Vegan has followed him, so Mash is actually leading at the moment. Let's get on board with Mash.
Does it make any of these drivers sitting behind Mash now dare to bet? Do they do something a little silly trying to get that lead?
Yeah, do they turn on the aggression and try and get in front of him here? So
He's
KLX is...
Oh no, Mash! He's out!
Is he out? He's
no!
out! This is unbelievable!
Oh, Mash!
Just a bit too heavy on the throttle. We've got a full course safety car.
That's a safety car, and that
we're going to see
worked out poorly
all of
for
these.
Prince.
All of these hard runners will box. Prince's big gap is going to be chewed up. This is unbelievable. Mash, turn 10, I believe it was. No, it wasn't turn 10. It was
I'm sorry. I'm going to
6.
sit with Prince here. I'm going to sit with Prince here because I want to see whether these guys pit and whether they're where he comes out in regards.
Oh, Mash, his debut in Tier 1. He's going to be spitting chips. Oh, no. That's the worst feeling, especially as a team principal, because it's your responsibility.
So well.
He was racing brilliantly and just a bit heavy on that accelerator. And, of course, KLX had been sitting right behind him that whole time. Just the pressure paid off in the end, and KLX's face would have absolutely lit up.
Now, as we said, now all the front runners are coming into the pits now. Now, we were saying earlier we can run the mediums from here. We did last night, both of us.
Yeah.
So,
definitely run the mediums from here.
Does this work out? How does Prince feel sitting in this situation, do you think?
Oh, look.
Is he going to get in front of
he's
guys?
going onto the hards.
Is he going
as long as he gets away with about a second. Yeah. Oh, hang on.
Oh, is KLX going to get him? Oh, he's got KLX.
KLX got him.
Oh.
Winston's got to drive through. Kevin Cal's got to drive through. Those two were fighting, I think, to going into pits. And they've cost themselves penalty there. So KLX has gotten in front, Gobby.
So I'm going to sit on KLX now because
And he's got the faster tyre. This is just... I mean... For all you Red Bull fans, I'm sure you're not happy right now.
No, this really is. It's
Of course.
how long can KLX keep the pace in these mediums? That's what it's going to come down to here.
Yeah. He needs a great restart off the safety car. Yep. And of course, Red Bull haven't had the best of weekends. They've had a couple of reserve drivers. I believe their entire Tier 3 full-time drivers weren't available this weekend, and I think maybe both of them may have DNF'd as well in some other tiers. So it hasn't been the greatest, but Prince is in prime position to get some really good points back for Red Bull. And of course his teammate and team principal Tyler MP12 is sitting in the points and behind a couple of drivers who have some time penalties, so that'll help Tyler.
Yeah, absolutely. In a good spot. And you said drive-throughs. Speaking of penalties, I'll go bring up the penalties.
Let's bring them up. All right.
So we've got Winston and Kevin with a drive-through. 3 seconds to Brocco, Karama, and Prime. So, yeah, if Tyler can stick with these guys, he should have a couple of spots here. But yeah, the chat. I got to agree with the chat here. This is a mega finish now, and absolutely it is.
Yeah, of course, those drive-throughs for Kevin, Callum, Winston. We saw Buster pick up one yesterday in Tier 2, and Buster, his debut in the Haas team. Outstanding drive. He did get caught up with that drive-through, otherwise he would have got a podium in his debut race. So shout out Buster, I'm sure you'll bounce back next weekend, mate. I was quite surprised on lap 20 when you were behind me and I looked in my rear vision mirror, and yeah, you took about a second off me per lap. So yeah. Anyway, we'll see you next weekend, mate.
Thanks, bro. I'm pretty sure you'll have the chat up as well, but yeah, nah, absolutely.
All right, so let's have a look here. Have we had any other? Yeah, actually, it looks like Roscoe actually got in front of Tomo during the pit
stop,
fiasco. Yeah, and Broken Reptile's up to P9. I'm sure he'll be very happy with that. Of course. Yeah, he was a little.
Absolutely there. That's a mega drive. Where did he start? 19, was it?
Yeah, let's pull that up actually.
How
far is he?
Yeah,
you're right.
I'm
9 positions. Woo. It's outstanding there from Broken Reptile. Of course, he was a bit shocked to see himself in the Tier 1 pool, and I snatched him with the pick 18 with a few drivers left on board there. Of course, he earned that with his just a really strong performance in Tier 2 last year. Of course, runner-up to MASH in the Haas. And, yeah, those two were standouts all year long. So, yeah, he earned that Tier 1 elevation, and he's really proving it sitting in P9 at the moment. Of course, you reckon the safety car is going to be in?
Yeah,
I think it will be.
This lap, I reckon.
All right, so we'll stay on board with Prince, you reckon?
No, I'm going to sit on board with KLX because I got the stream, just so
yep,
sure
that's right.
No silly buggers, but...
True, that's correct. I'll stay on board with Prince. You have a look at KLX, and yeah, hopefully there's not too much drama into turn 1.
This restart is going to be where it's at. Can KLX get a good jump out of that last turn? Because Prince has some... excuse the language, dog shiitake mushrooms to deal laps to deal with on those hards. So KLX is gone.
He's gone. He's got a pretty good gap. He's 5.5 tenths and closing. So interesting. Prince is not burning any ERS, and KLX is trying to warm up those tyres as quickly as he can. I'm just going to flick down through the field. Looks very clean at the moment. Couple of drivers fighting for position. Looks like Broccolilli might be compromising Broken Reptile, but we'll stay up the front there because no jug. Tyler. No jug. No jug up on the inside of Prince. He got the move done. No jug going around the corner where Mash actually just went off, and Prince got compromised on those hard tyres.
Dulles has just come into that fight too. Oh, I missed that. My bad.
Dulles is having a look. He's burning his ERS. Will he get up on the inside of Prince, who won't let him have a look?
But Vegan's having a crack at Dulles here.
Oh, Vegan! Oh, his contact! Putting his nose right up there where Dulles doesn't want to see it, that's for sure.
No.
Having a good pick. He didn't get any boogers. Let's have a look. Can he get a better exit?
Smell?
He's sticking there. Oh, there's going to be a little bit of contact there, banging tyres for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Almost a lock-up of tyres there. This is exceptional racing. A
He's
lot of
running a
curb there
little
for
wide
Broken
there,
Vegan. Up on the inside, he may have got it done.
He's got
Dools all
compromised
over.
exit mode.
He's been compromised.
No, Dools has 3 seconds.
3-second penalty.
Oh.
That's what happens when you're racing side by side, ladies and gentlemen.
Especially
So
when you're
Prince
trying
is-
to do it with pace too, because Easy Mac and Roscoe and Tomo are all right. The O line are all
Prince is-
right behind him.
Prince is very happy to see Broke Vegan and Dools battling behind him. He's sitting in P3 at the moment and needs to stay within that DRS if he wants any chance of winning this race, you'd reckon.
Yeah,
KLX is out to
sure.
over a second.
He's coming back in. Jug's not going anywhere. He's sticking right with him.
Whew. So Tyler, of course, Winston's actually on the soft, so that's very interesting. I don't think they're going to go all the way home.
Yeah, nah, Winston, I've noticed, has been in every other lap, so I think he's having a bit of a tough time out there.
All right, this is unbelievable racing, you've got to say. Not an incident to be seen apart from Mash losing it all by himself, but the restart was as clean as it gets.
Dools is getting a run on Vegan at the moment by the looks. No.
Yep, they're all sticking within that DRS limit. Broccolilli just got a great move up on the inside of Broken Reptile.
Seen that, caught the back end of that.
Let's see if Broken
That's a
Reptile can stick with him.
great move.
Karuma, of course, putting the pressure on Broken Reptile as well. Just over 3/10 behind him there. There's a very long train going from P2 all the way down to P18. It's sensational.
This is crazy. It just goes to show how good Matty's done. Shout
Matty
out to
AU.
Matty
AU.
This tier it's lit, bro.
Matty AU, I think you've just solidified the #1 tier in all of Oceanic racing. So well done, mate. Credit to you.
In the words of Goldmember, it's died like a tiger.
All right. So everyone seems to be holding their position. No, Jug's been compromised. He had a snap.
Really? Oh,
Prince is getting behind him. He's going to get a good run.
Here we go.
He's going to get on the inside. He uses the ERS. He's got less than 50%, but gets the move done because Jug was compromised on that exit. Wow. So can Prince run KLX down? He's just under 2 seconds behind. Can the champion do it?
Well, I'm getting tingles here, Broseph. I'm getting tingles.
Let's go. Dools has got a nice run on Broke Vegan.
And Jug's not going anywhere for dropping off a Prince either here. Either. Yeah.
Yep, we'll stick with both of these battles because this is where it's at. So these tyres should be warmed up enough now and really coming into life for these drivers.
Just
Beautiful there from No Jug.
Real quick down the bottom as well, I noticed Jacko and Kiwi look like they're having a bit of a battle down for the last in the points.
Yeah, you're dead right.
I'm going to stick up with these guys for now because...
I think Dools is the driver to stick with. He's just under 3/10.
Still on him.
Yep. They approach turn 1 here. Broke Vegan is flashing. Dools has just under 60% of ERS. So you think if he can make a move, it's going to be on this back straight as they approach turn 8. That's where he's going to get the move done.
Needs a good run.
This is a
through.
tricky section.
I was going to say needs a good run through here. Can't get compromised by Vegan too much either.
Oh, that's a great little exit. Let's have a look. He gets on the inside a little earlier.
Move get done here.
I think he's going to have a look.
Yeah,
he sees the back car flashing. No. Broke Vegan's got some good straight line speed.
He's also blinking.
Yeah, Vegan's got great straight line speed. I think someone's just picked up another penalty there.
Brocco's just overtaken Tomahawk there too. Down.
Dools is having a look on the outside. He's got the outside move done on Broke Vegan. Vegan's not going to go anywhere. Of course, this is what we saw the battles again last lap. Broke Vegan tucks in behind.
He's done well there. Just to
I tell you what,
behind. That's smart. Just slot him behind. Pick your spot.
He's a cerebral driver, this bloke, because you don't want to be banging wheels through these corners because this is where you'll end up going sideways. So Broke Vegan just allowing Dawes to go behind. That's right. And, yeah, Dawes has got the penalty, so why fight him?
Yeah, well, that's it. Just stick with him now.
Oh, I just can't believe this is just such a good race. Of course, Dawes is hitting great form at the moment. He's got a nice run on Jug. And Roscoe, your man Roscoe's all the way up into P7.
Yeah, absolutely having a great run through, but it's all within a second up until P7. So the battle for the top spots here are still in it, and it looks like Brocco's had a moment. Oh no,
Brocco, oh no, oh no. That's super unfortunate for the team principal. Karuma's coming up on his outside, late on the brakes, gets the inside line. Broccolilli's going to fight hard. He's going to have the hotter tyres, so he's going to have to be careful.
Sorry, I was up with the Prince Jug battle.
No,
there,
you're right.
Prince just can't seem to shake him here.
Oh, yep, Jug. Yeah, Jug. Let's have a look at this exit, Gobby.
He's gotten a good run through, but Prince has gotten a bit better.
Let's have a look at the ERS.
KLX will be looking back, just going, yes, fight. Fight for me.
KLX will be absolutely loving this. He's got just over 6 laps to go to bring it home for his win in round 1 in the McLaren, his first time. Of course, he said he got a promotion in the McLaren. He wasn't demoted from Aston Martin.
Yeah, well, I mean, you never fired, you always quit, don't you?
Exactly. Of course, he was taken with pick number 1 overall, so that's a promotion in my book.
Yeah, no, well, absolutely. Prince.
No offense, Aston Martin. You're a tremendous team. I love you blokes, especially Medi. All right.
the barometer.
Yeah, no doubt, mate. Got to keep him happy, otherwise I'll be out my ass.
I'm going on board with Prince here. That the gap between KLX has really starting to look big.
Oh yeah, yep, yeah. It's just almost out to 2 seconds now, and of course Prince is on those 8-lap old hards, and all the other drivers around him are on mediums. So you'd think towards the end of the race, that's when Prince may be able to close that margin. But it may be a bit too much from here. We'll see.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this ending. This could be as good as the Tier 4 ending.
It's just... this is spectacular. Absolutely spectacular racing here. I hope everyone's enjoying it out there. This is what Inters is all about. Jacko's made his way into P9. What did I say earlier? If there's a bloke that can be 14 seconds behind in P18 a few laps into this race, he's crawled his way back up into P9. So the team principal for Haas putting it on display. You don't give up. You keep going, and this is the result. Well done, Jacko.
Yeah, absolutely. Just keeping with this Prince No Joke Dawes battle. This is... Dawes still has a penalty so he has to get in front of everyone and then gain 3 seconds on him. So unfortunately for Dawes, I see him dropping down a few spots.
P7 he may drop down to.
Yeah.
You'd think, yeah. But look, there's not much he can do at the moment. Just make sure there's no more pens and keep it as clean as he can for the last 3.5 laps.
He's been driving well since he got that pen, as Easy Mac gets a 3 second as well.
That's going to cost him too.
Yeah.
Of course, he's got Roscoe right behind him, who'll be licking his lips with that one.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're all still in within DRS as well.
Yeah, that's right. Tomo needs to get within another second to hopefully jump up a gap with Easy Mac there. And Jacko's, he's caught up. He's less than a second behind Tomo. So I'll keep an eye on that one. But Dawes and No Jug, this is where the action is.
No Jug at the moment. This is a brilliant battle for second, third, and fourth.
Prince has closed the gap by half a second.
And he hasn't dropped any of the guys behind him, so maybe those mediums are starting to fall off
ever so slightly
to those hards. As Dawes, I think
he's made a little bit of contact. There was. It's all right. Dawes is really trying to take advantage of that penalty and get in front, isn't he?
He's done it well. He wants to get this move done as quick as possible.
Yeah, let's have a look. All right, so he's going to get the DRS.
No Jug, 7.5 tenths behind Prince, who seems to be catching KLX.
That's also brought
Yep.
Vegan back into this too.
Wow. Prince has got it down to just over a second.
1.2.
Oh, this is... So Jacko's got the move done on Tomahawk, who let him go. So Tomahawk was wiser to let him go because Jacko's got the penalty. No Jug picks up a time penalty.
Oh no.
So that's going to bring Dools right back into it.
Yep.
And Broke Vegan is sitting pretty right now, so he's going to pick up this. He's going to pick up this podium if he can just stick where he is.
Yeah, absolutely.
As a reserve, that'll be fantastic. Mercy Newer will be frothing at the mouth at the moment with excitement. Both drivers on the podium potentially.
Doesn't that put the put a start to McLaren's season there?
Also means he
1 and 3
potentially may have rabies.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, no.
So Dools,
he'd be cheer, and now this gap is just closing in slightly.
Of course, yeah. I mean, he had pick number 20 in Tier 1 draft, and he picked Kaipi, who missed tonight. But to have Broke Vegan, who could clean up a podium, that's fantastic for McLaren.
Absolutely.
Prime Megabee's having a good look.
To the DRS.
Oh, yep, stable with Prince. You're right, Gobby.
Just missed it on that straight. He should be getting it on the back one, though.
KLX will be absolutely packing bricks. I hope he's got a second change of underwear under there.
Oh, yeah, you'd want to.
Oh, boy. To see Prince in your rear view mirror, let me get that right. Rear view mirror?
Yep.
Rear vision mirror? Yep, that'll do.
One
Mate,
of the two.
you'd be under a lot of stress, there's no doubt about it. And of course, you don't want to get on the throttle too early there, because if you spin, it's good night, Irene. Prince is in the DRS.
Exactly the same ERS as well.
He's got it. He's going to bring it down to 5 tenths here.
He's not going to get him, though, not yet.
This is going to come down to the finish, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Prince in the Red Bull, the defending champion. Tomo!
Mistake there.
Tomo has got a 10-second penalty, so there may have been some contact. Oh, that's super unfortunate.
Oh, unlucky.
Not sure what happened, but we'll stay on board with Prince because this is where the action is.
This is for the win.
We've got just over 2 laps to go. He's brought it back within half a second.
TJ's making the call back straight, lap 27.
Oh, wow. Oh, won't that be a finish to remember?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Broke Vegan
has got that time back out. He has got that time back out in that last sector.
Let's see. They've got exactly the same amount of ERS. 25-27%.
Yeah.
Whew.
That's how his ERS is going, TJ. It's dead even.
So the penalties are really coming into play here.
Absolutely.
Roscoe's going to move up quite a bit.
Yeah, he should get another... Well, he should get at least one spot. Up into 6, but that's... that's... This has been a fantastic race, start to finish. Let's be real here.
Oh, unbelievable. Really has. Of course, I've got to send a shout out to Kevin, who's just trying medium traction for the first time. Very gallant effort tonight, mate.
Yeah, no,
stay on board with Prince.
I'm going. Yeah, keep going because he still can't get it done.
No, I think TJ's called it, so he's going to wait until the last lap to get this done. If he can stick within this gap, this is going to be where it's at. Dools, of course, is sitting right behind Jug, having a good look. Prince.
He's just going to sit there. He's just going to sit there.
Oh. All right. Leading up to the last lap here, Tier 1.
Here we go.
Opening round at France. If Prince has got to get the move done,
this is
the lap.
How you start a season.
Mate, we couldn't have lined this up any better if we tried. So he's using his ERS here. Is he going to get the done? He's going to go for it on turn 1.
I don't think.
KLX moves over.
Oh.
There's contact.
Oh, Prince is round. It's still
Prince is half around. He's in a big snap.
Oh, and then that's... Oh my
Jules has
God.
gone into the back of Jug.
Oh, no.
Jules is
Oh,
around. Broke
Vegan
Vegan's hit him.
smacked him.
That's unfortunate.
Oh,
That's super
no.
unfortunate. There's been a lot of compromising here at the moment.
Oh.
So Prince has held on. He's 3 seconds behind. KLX looks like he's going to take this win. And Broke Vegan is right behind No Jug at the moment. No Jug's got that 3-second penalty, so if Prince can just hold on. No Jug's compromised. He's had a snap coming out of that.
Oh,
Broke Vegan has...
Here.
Broke Vegan he's having a look on Easy Max, so he got overtaken somewhere as well. Broke Vegan, Easy Max are going to let him go, is he? Yes, he will. He's got the penalty. Plays it smart. KLX is running away with this. He's going to take this win, you'd imagine.
Yeah, no, I think KLX has got this.
There's a bit happening down the field as well.
Sticking with Broke Vegan and
yep, Easy Mac
at the moment. Yeah, that's the one. I was going to say
all right.
P-Mac.
So Easy Mac
are fighting at the moment for 6 and 7 too.
So Prince compromised into turn 1, trying to get that overtake done. Gave KLX the door open, and his debut race in the McLaren. He's going to take the win here in Tier 1. Let's hear it for KLX. Well done, mate.
Yeah,
Fantastic
well done,
drive there. Prince is going to come over in P2, so he saved that. He almost went around, but held on to it. And, of course, we saw Duels get compromised when Broke Vegan had to stop and almost went into the back of Prince. I think it was No Jug that Duels may have gone to the back of, and Broke Vegan took advantage there to steal the podium. So that's P1 and P3 for McLaren. Mercy will be absolutely cheering. What a fantastic race. Golly, how good was that?
Oh, that's how you start a season, right
Woo.
there. The drama going into that last lap was insane.
Unbelievable.
Insane.
So Jacko actually got all the way up into P7 after such a troubling start for him. So credit to you, Jacko. No Jug in P4. We've got Easy Mac in P5 in the Mercedes. Roscoe in the Alfa Romeo for you, Gobby. P6 after all that. What a drive. Duels was unfortunate to finish in P8 there, but still held on to some fairly decent points. So you'd imagine Aston Martin will be happy with that performance. Yeah, a bit unlucky at the end. Of course, after that, we had Broken Reptile in P9, so he'll be over the moon, I think, finishing with that. His teammate, Tomo, copped a 10-second penalty somewhere there. We didn't see what happened, so we'll find out later on. There may be some incident reports going in. We had Kiwi in P10 in the Williams, Scotty in the Alfa Romeo P11, so good points there in his debut. Prime, the reserve in the Ferrari P12. I'm a noob in the Aston P13. Karuma 14 had a troubling race, just maybe with the tyre pressures spinning a little bit, but picked up some points. And Tyler, of course, the last point, P15 for the Red Bull team, the team principal there. Broccolilli, unfortunately, misses out. He was looking very fast in certain sections, but just misses out in the points. And Tomo behind him, Kevin Cowell in the Alpine P18, and Winston finishes P19 with Mash, unfortunately DNFing after such a strong start there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Mash obviously going to be disappointed with himself there, as we were just talking him up before it happened. So apologies, Mash, for the curse. But that was absolute insanity right there. That race had everything you could have asked for, really. But let's be real. But yeah, no, obviously I think the stewards might be having some sleepless nights this week, potentially. Sorry, just got a message. What a start to the season. What a start to the Tier 1 season. Are you getting the podium boys in?
Yep, I've just invited KLX, but you may have to grab Prince for me, please, mate.
Yep.
And P2 we need to get in as well. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, Vegan. We're going to grab Vegan. I'm going to invite Mash in as well
Yep.
after such a strong performance there. I can't seem to find him. There he is.
Just added Prince in.
All right. So if you can go to the screen where you bring up the cars of the drivers as we're interviewing them, Gobby.
At the moment, I don't think I'm going to be able to until we are out of the lobby.
Oh, yep. All good.
But once we're out of the lobby,
so I'd imagine some of these drivers are just decompressing at the moment before they jump in here.
but what a way to start the season, Joseph.
Mate,
Like,
absolutely tremendous.
And again, props to Matty for putting together such a tight tier 1 too.
Oh, mate, just exceptional, the work that Matty AU's done, not just this tier, but all of them. But to have it a display like this in tier 1 with, some fresh faces on the grid, and for them to just perform in symmetry, it's just spectacular. What a demonstration of quality racing out there. Let's bring in KLX, the race winner. His debut drive for McLaren, of course, was not demoted from Aston Martin, but was promoted after being picked number 1 overall in the draft by Mercy Newer, the new team principal there at McLaren. So KLX, you've got to say the safety car brought you back into that race, and Prince made the move in turn 1 on the final lap.
Who?
We thought he was going to wait until.
Sorry,
Are you
who?
there?
Sorry,
Prince?
who? Sorry? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep, Prince was going to make the move into turn 1 on the final lap. We thought he was going to wait until the back straight, but he went in early there, and there was a bit of contact. It looked like he was going to go around, but he held the car, and you would have been smiling, just getting away with the win there, and you held on. So yeah, run us through that race for us.
Oh, mate, I'm so fucking pumped, man. Yes, come on. Fucking hell, sorry, I can't even think right now. My fucking brain's racing right now, man. What a race, bro. That safety car helped me.
Yep,
Prince was pretty fast.
Quite the F-bombs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Yep, thank you.
And then, sorry. My bad, guys. And then Prince hit me. So he spun himself, and then I won. Easy as. Easy does it.
Yeah, I was just saying to Gobby, I'm sure the drivers will want to decompress a little bit after such an intense race. So, mate, look, your qualifying was on point. There's no doubt about that. It really did come down to the safety car. That played a lot into it because Prince was really running away with the race there with the win. So credit to you for chasing him down and overtaking him. Well, actually, you got the lead when the safety car came out, didn't you?
Yeah, McLaren's strategies are just a lot better than Prince's strategies. Had the whole McLaren
fired.
crew on the PlayStation party, so we were just a bit better than him today.
Fair call. Yeah, it is what it is. The results demonstrate that. So tremendous KLX. Look, mate, Gobby, do you want to add anything?
Oh, mate, just tremendous drive, man. That was fantastic to watch. Once you hit that lead under safety car and that, how were you feeling like going into that like once the safety car was finishing? Sorry, I know there wasn't really much of a question there.
Like the last laps, you mean?
Yeah,
like against Prince and stuff?
Going into it, knowing Prince and DTR were all behind you and wanting to fight that spot, especially DTR.
I was actually quite relaxed, to be honest. I was kind of calm. I had the boys in a chat. We were all going well. We smooth, saving ERS, all of that stuff. We had it all planned out. And, I was actually kind of chill. I was relaxed.
Yeah.
It's a good race.
Fantastic.
Yeah, got to hand it to you, mate. Obviously, your team principal, Mercy, will be through the roof. You take out the victory at France today for the opening round of Tier 1 at Inters. So congratulations, KLX. We'll catch you next weekend at Silverstone, mate.
One more thing. Up the McLarens. Let's go. All right.
Cheers,
Cheers,
up
lads.
the McLaren boys. Well done, mate.
Yeah. Cheers, lads.
All right, we're not going to get Prince in this afternoon. He would have been disappointed, I think, with that attempt on turn one. Caught himself into a little bit of trouble. That was the word from KLX anyway. So I'm sure if there's any incidents, we'll find out a bit later. Incident reports, that is. So yeah, just a big shout out to KLX for the win, and Broken Vegan, the other podium placer. We're not going to get him in this afternoon. That's unfortunate, but he had such a good drive, Gobby, in that McLaren as a reserve today.
For sure.
So
what a race! What a start to Tier 1.
Mate, look, if that's the kind of demonstration or display that we're going to get every weekend, we're in for one hell of a season, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just absolutely stoked. So, shout out to KLX to get the win. Prince was P2. Actually, looks like we've had some drivers join the chat late. So, I'll just start with Mash, who was doing a tremendous job. He was actually leading the race when Prince had gone into pit, and Mash unfortunately went into the wall. I think just a bit heavy on that throttle. Mash, how was it, mate?
Yeah, look, it wasn't great. I was running very low in sleep. I wasn't feeling well, so it was tough out there. But we moved. At least pace was half decent. And it's unfortunate to have that spin. I think I would have been on the podium with Prince. But it is what it is. And onwards and upwards from here.
Yeah, mate. I know what it's like to be, team principal and kind of spinning like that. You feel like you let the whole team down, but we know how much of a quality driver you are, and to be up into P1 after you were just in Tier 2 last season just demonstrates how far you've really come, mate. So we're sure you're going to bounce back and you'll be on the podium in no time again in that Ferrari. So, just commiserations. But your teammate managed to get in the points in P12 Prime, the reserve. Let's hope we can get your Silderfort, your teammate, back into his seat next week, and you guys can get back in the points.
Yeah, hopefully, bro. Cheers, bro.
Gobby, do you want to add anything while we got Mash in here?
Nah, you've summed it up pretty well.
Beauty. And Gobby, we've got Prince in here, so do you want to take this interview away for us, mate?
Prince, how you going, mate? Bit of a tough race out there.
I'm tired, boys. Holy shit, it's been a long weekend.
Yeah. But obviously a bit unlucky going into the last lap, but talk us through it.
Look, I think if the safety car doesn't come out there, I win 9 of the 10 races. So,
yep.
I actually, knowing, beforehand, knew that was the only way I was losing, and that it happened, so it's just pretty standard, really. I fought back really well. I actually drove really well. I haven't played this game in a long while, so adapting to it in the last kind of couple of hours again. I drove well, and just whatever happens, whatever results come out of this, then great.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I said it when just unlucky timing with that safety car, to be honest. But go. Blanking Broseph.
Yeah, mate. Prince, obviously pole position, setting the standard. I did actually say that on stream that you'd been away from the game for a couple of weeks. So for you to come back like that and just demonstrate that kind of pace is exceptional with this kind of field, because it is stacked from top to bottom. And then, to be over 2 seconds behind, I think it was 2.5 seconds, almost 3 seconds behind KLX. And you had the older hard tyres to come back, and we thought you were going to actually get the move done on the back straight as you were approaching turn 8. We thought that would have been the opportune moment, but you did have a good run coming into turn 1, and it's a tricky place to get the move done there. So you did really well just to hold the car and not go all the way around and hold on to P2. Unfortunately, it did back up a little bit of the field, and I think Dools went to the back of Broke Vegan, and I think he lost a couple of positions but had a time penalty anyway. Mate, credit to you in the Red Bull. Outstanding to come back and get P2. I'm sure you're happy with that result. And, looking forward to seeing you at Silverstone next weekend, bud.
Yeah, okay. Cheers, boys.
Yeah, good race. Unlucky, mate.
Beauty, Prince. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna wrap it up for Tier 1. Before we go, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Dubby. Of course, get on the website, put in the code INTERS, and you'll get 10% off there. Shout out to all the admin for just the fabulous behind-the-scenes work that they've done to bring just an outstanding weekend of racing here at INTERS to all the viewers. Thank you for tuning in and watching. We hope you've enjoyed the whole weekend, not just this exceptional Tier 1 racing that we had on display today. Shout out to Gobby for joining me and replacing Martin. I'll have you in Sky Race Control any week, any race you want, Gobby. You're a legend. I love you, mate. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next weekend at Silverstone for Tier 4, Friday night, 8 p.m. Sydney time. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace.
Gotcha.